What's up?
What's up, y'all?
Good. Whatever time of day it is when you watch this.
Yeah. Welcome to the time of day.
We are worldwide.
Worldwide. Global enterprise here.
Yeah. So yeah, we got some more Keyforge.
Yeah.
Coming at you. If this is you watching on YouTube, please hit subscribe. We're very close.
Please.
We're closer now than we've ever been to that 1,000 mark.
Please.
So
we were just talking about how bad X-Files has been.
Yeah.
We on our X-Files binge, we are currently in season 7, which leaves a lot to be desired compared to the other seasons so far.
It's like if you took previous seasons and robbed them of compelling plots, mostly rob it of funny dialogue, mostly rob it of interesting gross villains, then what you're left with is something that would barely cut it on like the WB when it first started.
It's like a network TV show.
Yeah.
Instead of like pushing the envelope like X-Files had been doing.
Gone are the days of inbred hillbillies terrorizing a town. Yeah, we've left that far behind. So.
I did like the Magician Nerd episode, though.
Yeah, I think that one's a pretty...
It teaches you one lesson, that magicians are intolerable to be around at all times.
It's not that the show is completely void of worthwhile episodes. It was one of those things where the previous day, yesterday, I had watched all of season 1 of Legion, which is stellar television. Noah Hawley, I think is his name, that also did Fargo. Incredible stuff.
Did that actually end, like a finite end after 3 seasons?
I'm guessing. I don't know, but
I know it ended after 3 seasons. I don't know if it the series actually ended or not.
It's one of those where if I had watched Legion and then I had watched WandaVision and people were telling me that WandaVision was like the best TV show they'd ever seen, I think I would have just slapped them in their mouths for spreading untruths, because Legion beats WandaVision across like every category as far as trippiness and
sure
all
does.
kinds of other stuff too. So yeah,
that's something I have to go back and watch. I did watch all of Arcane yesterday, which I liked a lot. I have no attachment to League of Legends. I've never played the game. I knew nothing about the lore at all, and I still enjoyed it. So yeah, I think it's pretty good TV. I binged the whole thing.
Yeah, I think if you go into Arcane knowing nothing about League of Legends, then it's real easy to separate you from the moments where you're like, so Jace getting the hammer, for instance. If you know Jace uses a hammer in the game, then when he's like forging the hammer, you're like, okay, he's getting his thing, so he can actually do stuff now. And if you know about Jace the character, you know that the hammer transforms into a gun. So when he transformed it into a gun to start shooting things, you're like, he pressed W, you know. So yeah, it's one of those where like when you probably, if you're like, I don't know, easily entertained by seeing video game things in real life that are in shows, you'd be like I was telling maybe I was telling you this, but it felt like the Leonardo DiCaprio meme where he's pointing at the TV.
That's it.
You're like, oh, there you go. And like every 5 seconds. So
all right, let's get some Keyforge going.
So yeah, I've got some friends who are very big into Wheel of Time, and they like the show, but they're also sunk cost fallacy because they read all the books. So
I heard it's moving like much faster than the books move in comparison. Yeah, I'll probably give it a shot after it's like fully released.
So the only show that I'm going to watch week to week as it's coming out is probably going to be The Expanse coming up. Wheel of Time, I'll wait till it's done and I'll just binge it all in one go, because I've only seen like a couple of the scenes. So Wheel of Time shows a bit off the rails. Yeah, so what I heard is that they changed some stuff around in the show, just kind of like updating it for modern times. So,
all right,
and because one of the guys that I work with is real big into, he wants the source material translated word for word, description to the thing, to whatever the medium is, and stuff that you do in a book isn't going to translate 100% to screen anyway, right? You got to make some changes just for that. So, but he said that he was able to turn the part of him off, like the part of his brain that wants him to see just an adaptation off to enjoy the show. So now that he got now that he got it out of his system, basically he's enjoying the show for what it is. So hard not to chat about TV for 30 minutes. Yeah, I mean I would love to just talk about popular culture stuff. So,
but we got stuff to do.
But enough talk.
Enough talk. It's time. Contest is up. This will be the last betting stream before the end of this month. So
yeah,
this is it.
Let us
make it count.
28. Yeah.
We'll have tomorrow's stream will still be in November, right?
Yeah. So I haven't figured out what I'm doing for Wednesday yet. It'll probably just be a react stream. It may be a Path of Exile planning stream.
Oh no!
Where I spend 2 hours planning the characters I'm gonna make for the.
You could end up talking about popular culture stuff on that stream.
So I may because part of me wants to do a. This is the first league I've ever gotten a character 100, so part of me just wants to stream talking about the character so we can chop it up for YouTube, just to throw up on the YouTube channel, just so that I've got something. And then I may segment out some time to like talk about specific stuff, kind of like the Q&A, but it'll mostly just be me talking for 2 hours or however long I decide to stream. Okay. Stormstrong.
What up?
Titleless Stormstrong, I should say.
Yep, it's gone now.
Defeated. For those of you who didn't know, the TTR belt is in the hands of a new deck.
It's in player Herp's hands, ushering in 1,000 years of darkness until it's taken away.
Yep. So, for those of you in the Atlanta area or wants to make it to the Atlanta area, it's player Herp has the belt. So, yeah. Who won that roll?
You did. I think I'm a mulligan.
Yeah, I think this is a mulligan. Temujin likes to steal.
Temujin versus Jack Fee. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. The Logos and Jack Fee is. It might have the edge, right? Because of the efficiency. The redact. I think this has that Poltergeist, I believe. Yeah, it does have Poltergeist.
Okay, so Redacted's not a free key.
Yeah. Eddie gets a treat.
This is a sleeping dog. Well,
no,
not really.
He's up now.
He's up now. Wokage now.
Okay.
Funky roll.
The Eddie Cam is still.
Eddie Cam is still repurposed.
Come on. Ugh. All right, you got it.
There you go. I think it's Ruins of Arnak tomorrow night.
Yeah, I think that's where we ended up.
Yeah, so we're gonna do Lost Ruins of Arnak tomorrow night with Logan. For anybody who's looking forward to that game, we love that game.
It's a good game. I wish.
I don't think I've ever won it, but
I wish we had.
It's just fun to play.
I wish we were able to get the expansion of Gen Con, but it sold out instantly.
Yeah, from what I know, it's not. From what I know, it's not coming out until the end of the year.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, the release date was like December 30th, according to the distributor. So, okay, I will play Dominator Bubble. I didn't tell you to go ahead.
See this. I'll play Tendrils of Pain. Okay. I will play Schuler. Play Lash of Broken Dreams and Mind Barb You. The Dork Wave.
Okay, I'll say Lewis. I'll play Redacted, Munchling, and I'll discard Effervescent Principle. And it is your turn.
Play play this. I will play Charette. I'll Creeping Oblivion your cards.
EP and Darkwave.
I'll use Lash. I'll have Schuler fight Munchling. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Spike Trap. I'm going to play Subtle Auto and discard a card at random from your hand, and then I'll play Demo Thief.
Lower Flame Fist.
It's one of like 7 cards in that deck that punish you for going really high in Amber, so...
I'll say Shadows. I'll play Shadow Self. I'll Ghostly Hand and steal that one.
Oh, well.
And I'll say a check with 6.
Okay, I am gonna say this. I'll play Dominator Bobble. I am going to use Dominator Bobble to reap with Demo Thief. I'm gonna Implosion, Demo Thief, and Shadow Self. So Demo Thief dies, and I'll steal one. And then I will Skix Uno, destroying 3 creatures. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Alright, I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Gallant Command. I'll play Fall Leader. I'll Tremor to stun the Skix Uno. I'll play Gengar Chieftain. I'm done.
The Brobnar in that deck just has some awkward turns.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Fall Leader is a pretty bad card.
Okay, I'll say Logos. I'll play Research Smoko and Nobu Dynamo. I think I'll play Research Smoko there in case I want to like Spike Trap, just like a minor thing. So Smoko Dynamo. It's your turn. I will draw 2, and I'll tell you go ahead. Oh, I do get a redacted token. Not that I expect this redacted to fire. I think it's going to get. I think it's absolutely going to get poltergeisted.
I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Earthshaker to destroy the Smoko.
Okay, so I archive.
I'll Reap with Gengar Chieftain. I'll Gallant Earthshaker into the Skix Uno.
Okay.
And your turn.
Okay, I will use the Nobu Dynamo. Yeah, or... Yeah, I'll discard Cyber Clone to the Nobu Dynamo from the archives to keep it around. What can I help you with?
I'll close this window so he's getting mad at more
He's
cars.
getting mad at a car driving by. It's 15 miles an hour.
Try to make it not a million degrees in here. I need to change this.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You might have sounded bad.
You had a more intimate...
Yeah, I just had it set to one directional.
Yeah, I gotcha. Alright. I will use Dominator Bobble to Reap with the Nobu Dynamo. I am going to play 2 Brabbles and an Imp Spectre. And then I'm going to Spike Trap. Nobu Dynamo and the Imp Spectre will take a card from your hand. Now you may be wondering why I didn't stop the key. This is purged. You may be asking yourself, why not just stop the key with the brow? Well, that's because I want him to forge a key, so that Bode Kniving is operational.
Alright, the key is forged. Okay. I'll say Dis. I'll play Toxin. I'll Lash you. I'll play Arise for Dis. Play Tourette. No, I'll play Schuler first, then Tourette. So Steal. Capture. Your turn.
Okay, I will discard Infomorph to Novu Dynamo. I am going to say Shadows. We're going to start with a Vandalize. So Pip, draw a card, and then look at the top 3. Yeah, let's get rid of that.
Okay.
Those can go back in that order there. I am going to play Bow and Steal. I'll play Reckless Rizzo. I'll put Opportunist onto Novu Dynamo. Why not? I have this Dark Wave, but it kills my Brabbles, so I think I just pitch it. I think I want my Brabbles around as a safety measure. Okay, it's your turn. I will draw 5 and say I legally don't have to say check, so. Yeah, so first turn Bobble. So I had 1 discard in my hand, 3 Logos, and 2 Shadows. So I can only play one of those cards. So I play the discard because if I draw a Logos card or a Shadows card, I'm playing at least 3 cards on the follow-up turn. Plus, since I knew I was going into Logos and Shadows, the next time I went into a disc turn, hopefully I had a creature around so that the Bobble would be able to be used on it. Also, if I've got a Bobble out, Justin may use the Poltergeist on it if he's got it early in the game. And so it kinda is partial bait in that situation. So
I'm gonna play Dis. I'm gonna Reap with Toxin. Get a card.
We've discarded a lot of cards from each other's hands.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my rationale behind the first turn Bobble. I know it was a while ago. There's a lot of game that has happened since then, but
okay. I'm gonna Gateway.
Okay.
And then Lash. This gets exploded. And I'm done.
Okay. Alright, I will say Logos, and then I will play Even Ivan Infomorph Titan Engineer, and it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. Play Special Delivery. Play TMTP.
Yeah, well, I've had some experience with Jack Feet also.
Play Nerve Blast and shoot Even Ivan.
I've played Jack Feet quite a bit because it was the champion for a while, right?
Discard Bad Penny and be done.
Okay. I am going to say Dis. I'm gonna play Infernus.
Yeah, I do like leading artifacts a lot.
Ghostly Hand is in here. I think I get Ghostly Hand instead of TMTP. I think it's easier to play around TMTP, but I think hitting you for 3 amber there is pretty big. I am going to discard Gateway, and then I am going to use Dominator Bauble to use Even Ivan and steal 1. That's another reason to do it, so it gets you to an even total. And seen the Lomir. I've seen 1 TMTP. You've got 2, so I think I just sit there, even though I could use Dominator Bauble to make another amber. I think I just sit there. And it is your turn. I think if we end up in a game where you're trying to hit me with these big amber control, you're not going to end up advancing your board a whole lot. And then I think I eventually just win that game. So
say Brobnar. I'll play Loot the Bodies. I will play Sound the Horns. Let's see what we got. Finishing Blow. Smash. Okay. Play Crump. I will have Crump fight Even Ivan. Gain 1 from Loot the Bodies. You lose 1 from Crump. Play Smash and stun the Titan. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Dis. I'm going to Mark of Dis Smash. I am going to Pain Reaction Crump. He's dead, right? 6.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
And then I am going to Reap with Infernus, Dominator Bauble, Infomorph into Fighting Smash, and then Dominator Bauble, Titan Engineer. And I will say check with 8. Actually, I'm just going to swap. I'll crash Infernus in and then Reap with that. I think that's better since I'm fixing to reshuffle. So I'll draw 1 and then shuffle and draw. I'll say check with 8. You are locked into Brobnar.
Okay, play Loot the Bodies. I will punch the Titan Engineer and then Special Delivery the Titan Engineer.
Okay.
Gain 1. I'm done.
Alright, I will Forge. Draw. Okay, I will say Shadows. I'm going to play Rad Penny and then Rad Penny draw. And it is your turn. I will draw 1. I wanted to play these like the flow of the game didn't work out, so I could play these Rad Pennies while I only had like a couple cards left in the deck.
Say Shadows. I'll bait and switch. Steal 1. Play Umbra. Play this TMTP. Discard Bad Penny. Your turn.
I am going to say Dis. I'll play Break Key. I will play Brabble. I will play Infernus. I'll purge TMTP and bait and switch. I will Dominator Bauble to Reap with the Rad Pennies. And then I will Implosion the draw card, Rad Penny, and Umbra. I'll shuffle. I'll say check with 7. I'll shuffle, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
Rad Penny versus Bad Penny. Which one's better?
Yeah. Which of these cards is substantially better than the other one?
I will say Shadows. I'll TMTP. And Nerve Blast. Shoot.
Brabble?
No. We'll shoot in furnace. Your turn.
I am going to say Logos. I am going to Reap with Infomorph. I will play QMEX. Play Research Smoko. Play Even Ivan. I am gonna diametric charge my QMEX. So Smoko dies, archive the top card, and then QMEX dies and goes to the archive. Infomorph takes 2. Okay. Say check with 7 and draw 3. Keyforge. When the turn started, I was going to diametric charge Rad Penny to get the Brabble and shuffle the Rad Penny back in, but then I drew the Smoko off the QMEX, and that felt like a better diametric charge. So,
all right, I'll say this. I'll Gateway.
Okay.
I'll Lash. I'll play Schuler. And Pit Demon.
I'm going to stick you in a Lash hole.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know.
I'm going to put you in a Lash hole, Justin. I guess I'll put my archives in my hand and say Shadows for the turn. I am gonna play Subtle Auto to discard a card. I'll play Rad Penny and steal 1. Draw 1. I'll Dark Wave. I'll play Demo Thief, and I will put an Opportunist on Subtle Auto. And it is your turn. I will say check with 9 and draw 2.
All right, I'll Lash and steal 1 and Reap. I'm done.
Okay, I am gonna say Dis. I'm gonna Mark of Dis the Pit Demon. I will Pain Reaction the Pit Demon. I will play Imp Spectre. I am gonna Dominator Bobble the Demo Thief into the Schuler, steal 1. And then I'll Dominator Bobble to Reap with Rad Penny. See, check with 12.
Does it?
Okay.
Last turn I had Flame Fist and Crump, but you went to 9, so.
So, for anybody wondering, there, I will forge my key for 9, and then I'll say Logos and the Redacted will forge the final key. Yeah, I think it was lucky to hit the Vandalize on the Poltergeist.
Oh yeah, that was very good.
I think that, yeah. I think the game...
Because I had to fight for that second key like it was the last one, because it was the last one.
Yeah.
Alright. Jack Feet is holding on to that title contendership, right?
Yeah.
It goes to 4-1.
It lost to Toki. It had a bad draw versus Toki, right?
I think so.
I think like the actual Amber control, the Bow Knithings, the Rad Pennies, like that game were towards the bottom.
Yeah.
Fellini.
Okay.
Okay. And you're on the Duchess
of Clanport.
This is Soul Snatcher deck. Double Fuzzy Groom. Huh. Okay.
Get the bets out there.
Yeah, Jack Feet really did that a lot throughout the Mass Mutations tournament and then the TTR title tournament too, right? There were just a lot of games. There are a lot of games, especially when your opponent...
It's like a scalpel. It's methodically picks your opponent's deck apart.
Yeah, it knows what it loses to, and it's got a lot of ways to discard, and enough ways to purge that you'll randomly win a game, right? There's some, by discarding cards in your opponent's hand and using Vandalize, there are games that you will just win because you hit the right card and your opponent never got to play it, right?
That's why I won against Confage so much, right?
Yeah. Confage is powerful enough that it can randomly just win a game, but Jack Feet is consistent at getting rid of really powerful cards. So, plus Jack Feet is hellacious against decks that want to use creatures.
Yeah,
it's so punishing against those decks. It's hard to keep creatures on the table. Yeah, exactly. When your opponent's when your opponent's decks are nothing but good cards,
you're always hitting something impactful.
Discarding cards is just good, right? That's just one less good card they can play against you. Okay.
All right.
I'm going first.
Yes. Eureka. Oh my gosh.
Did it. I don't think Fellini's done that this tournament. What are you doing?
Oh my gosh, sorry.
What are you doing?
I was used to all the discarding we just did.
Yeah,
we just talked about discarding a lot.
Judge, my opponent has never played against Eureka. What happens if you do that in a tournament?
That's a good question.
Do you get hit with a warning?
Probably, yeah.
Right. Okay, go ahead.
All right, I'll play Fuzzy Groon, so get one. I will play Instrument of Silence on the Gruin. I'll play Imprinted Murmook. I'm trying to decide if I want to play this Fangtooth.
Because it kills the Murmook.
But it also kills like Chelonia's, you know? Like I feel like I might need it. So I will play it. And I'll be done.
Okay, I am gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play Spore Gorger and Mookling, and I've got a Reaper, so I think I'll put 3 counters on the Mookling, so it's not a free kill. And it is your turn. I will draw all 3.
I'll say Dis. I'll play Imp Spectre. I'll play Rot Grub and make you lose 1. I will Creeping Oblivion those 2 cards.
Eureka and a Reaper, so.
And I'll Bornet's Touch you.
Ooh. I know which one I would pick.
Probably Eddie. Or Forgive or Forget. But I think it's Eddie.
Yeah. Eddie is like the bulk of this deck's Amber control.
Yeah. Pip on Instrument of Silence would be way too OP. Be alright. I'm done. Rocker Up explodes. Is Fangtooth not the call? Did we learn this lesson? And then unlearn it?
Okay, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Australis Seaborg, Information Exchange, and steal one. You just made me lose one. I'll play Tall Mage for 3. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Alright, I'll say Untamed. I'm going to fight the Mookling and gain 1. I will play Feathered Shaman and Flaxia and gain 2. Off the Flax, Fangtooth will take out the Inspector. I'll purge a card from your hand. Perch. Decadence, okay. Long-term good call? I hope so, yes.
Alright, I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Creative Nurture. I've got this other Reap or Sow. I had a couple different plays I could do with this Reap or Sow, but I think what I'll do is I'll Reap and I'll shoot the Feathered Shaman. Because that will let me raise the tide.
I think that makes sense, yeah.
That will let me raise the tide in this deck without having to take chains, which is often a source of trouble with this deck. I will Reap with Spore Gorger. It will gain a +1 counter. I'm going to Waste Not. I think I'm going to get the Tall Mage. Now, I could have put 3 counters on Tall Mage. I would have drawn 2 extra cards, but I think raising the tide is worth the 2 extra cards because that's basically better than the chains
I think so too.
take. So, Waste Not on Tall Mage, and I've played actually a fair amount of my Untamed, so I think my chances of drawing Untamed here are pretty low. But not 0. So, I will play Chelonia and draw a card. And then I will play... What do I get punished with? I don't think anything, right? Eddie is the only thing? Cutthroats. I guess that would suck. Well... Cutthroats would suck. Play this Chelonia puts me to 8. I accept these terms. I'm gonna play Spore Gorger and go to 10. And I will say check. I will draw 3.
Upwards. Say Logos. Let me take a look at that research you got there. I'm just gonna take a quick look at this research. Play Hologramophone. Play Memory Chip. Play Knowledge is Power and Archive a card.
I was half expecting Cutthroat Eddie.
That'd be pretty good. In a turn, kill the Chelonia.
Alright, my turn.
Yep.
I will Forge. Okay, I will put my archives in my hand and I will say Saurian. I am going to play Saurium. And then I am going to play Venator Altum and gain 1 from Chelonia. And Censor Philo and get 1 from Chelonia. And Quintina and get 1 from Chelonia. and Lapasaurus, and get one from Chelonia. In my estimation, I felt like it was worth it to play both Chelonias, because even if I got super punished hard there by Cutthroats, I would generate enough amber on the following turn to make up for that loss. So I'll say check with 7, and I will draw 3.
All right, I'll say Logos. Archive. Play Strange Gizmo. Play Cutthroat Research. Play Quant. Ward. Quant. I am done. And turn Chelonia explodes.
Alright, so I will forge. Okay, so I think I just say Saurian here. I have to get my own Quintina killed here, so I'll have Quintina fight Fuzzy Gruen. If Quintina could have killed Quant there stripped the board and then also died, I would have gone for that. I'll play this Undagnathus. I'm gonna humble Quant, and then I will reap 3 times. Okay, that is that. I wish I could threaten there. And it is your go.
Okay. I forge. Strange Gizmo explodes. So strange.
What is this Gizmo?
Well, I'll say Untamed. Play Panpaka Anga. Play Wild Spirit on Quant. Play Bramble Lynx. Discard Fuzzy Gruen. Discard Key Charge. I'm done.
You want to just let me win the game there? Or?
No.
Okay, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Vellum. I'm going to play Hide. I am going to Static Charge Quant. And then I'm going to play Forgive or Forget. Okay. So I think I get this Waste Not. I think I get this Chelonia. Because I've got that Key Frog still in the deck. So maybe I can sneak out a win that way. Okay. I will say check with 6, and it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Alright, I'll say this. I'll pick up the archive. Play Infernus. I gotta do damage. Can't even believe you've never played Gruens.
Yeah. Me either.
I'm gonna lose this game. I'll get Humble and this one other card with a pip on it. Sorry, him.
Fellini doesn't actually have that many pips.
Yeah.
Outside of, yeah, it just doesn't have that many pips.
I will Human's Bane.
Human?
And destroy this Hide.
Dead.
I will play Eterum. I'll discard Harbinger of Doom. I'll discard Soul Snatcher. I'll play Soul Keeper. And I'm done.
Okay. I am going for it. We're going for it. I'll put the archives into my hand. I will say
I thought about playing Soul Snatcher
Untamed,
but I think that can only help him get to his like Keyfrog goal.
Chelonia. Draw one. Gruin gain 3. Gruin to gain 3. Waste not. A Gruin. Draw 3. Play Keyfrog. Rip the Waste Not. The game one off the Chelonia for the Keyfrog. Put it in Justin's hands.
There you go.
Go. Check with 12.
Yeah, I mean, I can't stop 12, so that's it. I mean, yeah.
The Eureka hit 2 Saurian cards.
It's pretty good.
Which felt pretty good. Upgrade, we give me the key.
All right. Maybe not a meaningless game, but probably a meaningless game.
Might matter for tiebreakers.
Yeah.
It's a bounce back game for Fellini.
Fellini needs that for its morale.
Yeah.
We'll save the next one for the finale.
Since Fellini had been poo-pooed on like the rest of this tournament, right?
Yeah,
so
it was.
I think it won the last 2, so just trying to save some face.
Okay, yeah. So Holcomb versus Toki, we're gonna save for the main event. So we're gonna go to Equip Snake versus Kyle T. Ostiova. So I guess this is also a main event caliber match, but it's fine. You're on Equip Snake.
Oh. You're on who?
Kyle T. Ostiovs.
Oh. Kyle. Quipsnake's not out of the running. This is if Quipsnake wins this, it's
back in it.
It's in a better position.
They all need Toki to lose though. Toki getting to 5-0 would be pretty tough for everybody tonight.
Especially since everybody's like fighting over. Everybody's on that 3-1-2-2.
Yeah. They're all cannibalizing each other.
So they can't really afford to trade wins with like other decks, right? Like you don't want this deck beats that deck, beats that deck, beats that deck, because Toki is winning them all so far, so
we'll see what happens though. Holcomb could definitely take that game, I think.
It's got key cheats, right?
It's got key cheats.
So
yeah,
you can forge the key. You could forge the key when plus drag down's actually good against Brend, right? You put Brend on the very bottom of the deck.
That would be really good.
And that keeps that big swing from Toki from coming into play. So honestly, I'm not mad at a Mars deck from AOA without Generosity doing well in an event like this.
Yeah.
I kind of like seeing that, so.
11. This is just to play a bunch of dinos and use them a bunch deck that... Oh, yes. Okay.
You can also... You could substitute... Play a bunch of Logos creatures and use a bunch of Logos creatures.
Or Starlands creatures.
Yeah, that's the tertiary example. The tertiary is just play a bunch of Starlands creatures and utilize a bunch of Starlands creatures.
Yep.
So, it's got 3 strong game plans of playing creatures of one particular house and then using them a bunch until you win the game. And it's got double memory chip, which is dope. And knowledge is I love that deck. I love that deck.
I'm first. Okay. Just gonna take a quick look here. Okay.
Does everybody want a quick lesson on how to play the game of Keyforge?
Are you about to get it to him?
Because I'm going to give you a lesson.
I'm gonna play Ingram. Are you gonna play 6 cards right now?
I'm going to play Niffle Kong.
Okay. All right. Okay.
If anyone wants some free advice, just draw both halves of Niffle Kong in your opening hand.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Okay.
It's that easy.
It's okay. So, I don't want to hear anybody complain about it. I don't want anybody to complain about the big guys.
It's just that easy.
Alright. I will play Niffle Ape. So the answer is I will play 7 cards. Damage Pip to Ingram, Niffle Ape, Niffle Ape, Niffle Ape, and Niffle Queen.
Okay.
And it is your turn. I am going to draw 3.
Red alert!
Okay, so my Niffles take 5. That's that. You actually needed all of that to kill the.
Yep, and I'll reap. I'm done.
All right, I am going to say shadows. I'm going to analyze. Let's get that out of there. I am going to play Nexus and shoot Ingram for 1.
Stop it!
Play Mutant Cut Purse and Old Bruno, who will capture. And it's your turn. I will draw 4.
Say Logos. Play Titan Guardian, Daughter, Bibliophile, Knowledge is Power for a card. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Francis the Economist. I am going to mug with a damage pip, so I'll shoot the Bibliophile, and then mug is going to kill the Daughter. I will just reap with 3 Shadows creatures.
Damage pips are making me upset.
And it is your turn. I will draw 2. This deck has a fair number of damage pips. I think he's got like 2 cut purses or something. 1 cut purse, 2 dark minions.
I'll say Starlines. I'll play Garcia. I'll play Kirker. I'll put Light of the Archons on Ingram. And I'll reap with Ingram. And I'll ward. I will ward. I'll sword Ingram. Your turn.
I will say Untamed. I'm gonna play Fandangle. I'll put Earthbind on Ingram. I will shoot Ingram with the ward, or with the shoot Ingram's ward with the pip. Niffle Queen is going to reap because Niffle Queen is about to get launched. Niffle Kong, do I beat Kirker to death? 8. Man, he puts a hurt on Niflkong. That's fine. Niflkong has done his job. So Niflkong, take out Kirker. So that deck loves giant taunt creatures, and it loves small utility dorks
hiding behind them.
Them. So you gotta like stop them from just, you know, if you're in a situation where you're like using that Star Alliance board. All right, Niffle Queen is gonna get launched by Niflkong into Garcia.
You steal one,
and I steal one. Yeah, there's no artifacts to blow up right now, unfortunately. I'll say check with 8, and it is your turn. I will draw 2. Incredible hand that I have currently.
Can't argue. I have to just play this red alert.
Okay. So 4 damage. So dead. And then Niflkong lives.
Once again, I can't even use the...
Because you can't.
Yep, I'm done.
The wounded Niflkong. Alright, I will forge. You couldn't let that Fandangle hang around.
I could not let... That was the only way I could kill Fandangle, so...
Alright, well, I'm going to say this. I'm going to play Brabble. I'm going to play Lyco Fiend. And then I'm going to play 3 Infernuses.
There you go. Goodbye.
These. This. Those. Sure, I'll get 1 pip.
Okay.
Is there anything in my deck I want to get rid of? Nah, it's all my Niffles. Can't get rid of the Niffles.
This is not a real Keyforge game.
And it's your turn. I will draw 5.
It's the epitome of Keyforge.
Yeah. I can't think of a more Keyforge game than this.
Say sorry and pick up the archive. Play Dilophosaurus. Play Gargantodon. Play Strix. Play Theracenturion. Capture 1. I am done.
You think I won't march wave after wave of Infernus into...
I do think you'll do that. In fact, I'm counting on it.
I am going to say this. I am going to play Dark Minion. Dark Minion. I will Mind Fire you.
You think there are pips in this deck?
The deck... So, that was one of the things I distinctly remember about playing that deck, was that deck did not give a shit about Infernus.
Yeah.
Because you're like, purge some stuff, whatever. Just as long as you had creatures on the board, you were happy. Alright. I can't let these dinosaurs hang around. So, Brabble will fight Titan Guardian, and then Infernus will fight Titan Guardian. You'll draw 2. Infernus will fight Dilophosaurus. And then I think I just reap twice. And I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 3.
Okay. Yeah, the Niflkong early is like so good for that deck, right? Because it's like most of your Untamed.
Yeah.
I will say Saurian. Play Odoak. Play Centurion Snopius. Play Strix. Unstun Gargantodon. Fight Lyco Fiend. Capture 1. Reap with Strix. Not exalting. I'm done. Reach critical mass of dinos.
Yeah. Just gonna march wave after wave of dinosaur into me. I will say Shadows. I'm gonna play the Sting, which isn't stealing, so it's round on both Gargantodon and Odoak. I'll play Seeker Needle. I will do a damage to... Actually, may need to save that, but I'm gonna Vandalize first. Oh god. This one. These can go back. I will Dark Wave. She doesn't take any because the Earthbind does actually help her armor. Okay. Now Seeker Needle. The question is, do I kill one of my dark minions to get damage, to get more damage on your creatures? Or just put like the damage into Theris and Tyrion or Odoak. I'll put the damage into Odoak. Okay. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
I mean, I gotta like use all his dinosaurs, right? So I'll say dinos. I'll play Legatus Raptor.
Oh god, the deck. I think that Saurian side is legit. 9 Saurians, Ancient Power, Phalanx Strike, and like something else, some other action. That's good. Imperium.
Yeah.
Imperium, Phalanx Strike, Ancient Power,
and 9 dinosaurs.
And 9 dinosaurs.
Inferno should be damaged from Dark Wave.
You're correct.
Please. Okay. I'll fight Infernus. I'll reap. I'll reap. And exalt. I'll reap. I'll reap. I will reap.
Exalt or no?
I will exalt. I am done.
Okay, I am going to say this. I will play Break Key. Doesn't do anything. I am gonna play Soul Keeper on a dark minion. We got a damage pip. I will put this damage pip into that Shrix, which takes off his armor. Okay, so this dark minion will fight that Shrix.
Okay.
So does 1 and then 1 to everything. Soul Keeper will kill the Gargantodon.
Armor.
Okay. And then this dark minion will collide with the Shrix.
Alright, so this will die. 1 dead. Armor still 1.
Okay. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Okay.
That all comes to me.
Say Logos. Wild Wormhole. Or Phalanx Strike. We'll slap that Nipplecon.
Nipplecon is dead.
I will play Wild Wormhole. Or Sanitation Engineer. I'll play Quant. I'm done.
Okay. I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play Miasma Bomb. Francis? Is it wise even to play this Francis since that gives you a Legatus Raptor target? I'm not sure. I guess I'll use the Sting so I have a chance of winning the game. And then Seeker Needle will do a damage to Quant. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 14. I will draw 1 and then shuffle and draw 1.
I'll say Star Alliance.
You're right, player. I should have fought somebody else because the Shrik's one away from dead anyway, right? So
I'll put Stunner on Ingram. I should say that's not. I'm not gonna do that. I will discard this Book of IQ. I will play Quadricorder.
Oh god.
On Ingram. I will play Frame and Capture. I'll put the Stunner on the Engineer. And I'll reap with Ingram because I discarded the book. And I'll ward the Shrix. Alright, I'm done. Keyforge for 9. Shrix heals too? Oh yeah! She does all kinds of stuff.
I guess I'll say Untamed. I'll play Lumilu. I'll play Fandangle. I will play Rapid Evolution. I'll choose Fandangle and put 5 counters on Fandangle. And I'll tell you to go ahead, and we'll draw 3.
Forge.
Funny enough, I think this is a deck that actually has a pretty good matchup against Light Tasker. I don't know if we've ever played
I think you're
it,
probably right, actually.
but I think this deck has a pretty good matchup
Yeah.
against Light Tasker because it is creature oriented, does not care about its pips.
Yep.
And its creatures are hard to remove. And Light Tasker's got the one Harbinger, right? But outside of that, and this deck can ward a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Okay. Disfandangle though. 8 power.
It's the only thing I got going for me right now.
Yeah. But it's pretty good.
I didn't I know I played 3 Infernus's in 1 turn early in this game, but I did not think the game was over. Kyle is a deck that like can really grind its heels in.
Alright, I'm gonna say Saurian. Yeah, I think it stabilized to win the last game it won too. It was like losing really bad at the start. I will Imperium.
Oh god.
The Raptor and the Centurion. I'm gonna reap with Strix and Exalt.
Evening, Yoker.
I will fight Fandangle. Fight Fandangle. I'll fight Lumilu. I'll Exalt to ready and reap with Strix. And I'm done. Check, I mean, sneaky check.
Okay, I will say Shadows. I'm going to use the Miasmadon to keep you from forging. I am going to play Mutant Cutpurse and Francis. This Francis is going to fight Theros and Tyrion. We'll both gain 1. And then Seeker Needle will take the ward off of Shrix. And it is your turn. I will draw 2. Yeah, there's 3.
He has +3 up.
3 different houses in play with Quadricorn.
This Ingram is a problem of his own making too.
What's that?
The Ingram is a problem of your own making now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I couldn't get rid of the.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop it.
Okay. I'll say Logos. Play 2 memory chips.
I knew they were somewhere in the deck. So.
I'll play Bibliophile, Group Think Tank. I will fight a Francis and stun that Francis. Thanks for that follow.
Appreciate that.
Quant. It'll be time to pick up some swords, Quant, and go kill this Mutant Cutpurse.
Imperium. I actually think Saria and Dark Titans needed an Imperium. I think that's one of the major issues with Saria.
Like wards out of hand. Yeah. I'll just read. And I'm done.
Okay. I gotta do some stuff to stop you from winning. I am gonna play, say this. I'm gonna play Dominator Bauble. I'm gonna play Brabble. I'm gonna mark of this my own Brabble. And then I'm gonna play Infernus. And I actually have to do that because I didn't have enough pips without the mark of this, so I had to do all that first. Okay, I'll say check with 9 now, and it is your turn, and I will draw 4.
Say Saurian. Play Raider Gallum. Play Philophosaurus. Play Imperium. The most devastating card in Keyforge. I'll reap. We'll exalt. Let's fill this basket with eggs. I'll fight the Infernus. I'll exalt.
Lose your word.
To reap with Quant to play stealth mode.
I don't think I have any else.
And I'll say go.
Yeah, I don't have any else. You're at 7. I can't play actions. I drew another Infernus, but I don't think there's enough pips to go around. Dang.
Yeah, I only have 1 and 2 pips, but I have the
the Strix.
Well, she's all Strixed up.
The Strix ammo.
Whew, what a game.
That Ingram stay alive.
Literally the entire game, yeah.
Ingram
saw some stuff.
I even took 6 amber from you with the
Yeah, you did with Sting.
The Sting. Whew. Yeah, that was a good game. That was a heartbreaker. Me 6 months ago, I would start ranting about that game.
I mean,
and I don't think I would stop ranting about that game.
To be fair, both those are your like.
Oh, I love both
more your favorite decks, right?
Yeah, I love both those decks.
And it's better for Kyle to be 4-1 at this point.
Kyle earned it, I think.
It did earn it. It's earned every win it's gotten.
Yeah.
Very much.
Even after I gave that free lesson on Keyforge, I lost that game.
Yep. That goes to show you. All right. Boom. Semi-final. Or co-main event. Whatever you want to call it. 0-4 Ancient Entrambist versus the 2-2 Striker Chairperson.
All right.
You're on Ancient Entrambist.
Oh, man.
Bets are up. Get your betting.
I think that game was a good lesson of Keyforge, right?
I think
because
so.
It's like
there's a lot of interesting things happening.
Yeah, if your deck is strong and it's got comeback potential, so.
Could one save that turn, just would have had 6 creatures on the board next turn to deal with instead of 2.
Yeah, because he would have red alerted for whatever. Well, so here's the thing.
I could have also fought.
You could have fought into the queen
and
with
then red alerted. So it would have been a dead Ingram though.
Which may have mattered in the long run, but still. I know the deck had 2. I was like, part of me was like, force him to have it next turn, and then because otherwise
it did make turns awkward.
I get like a free key, right? So. The game started to go bad when I lost board control, right? So
just too many dinos.
I got red alerted twice.
Yeah,
I think the second red alert kept the game from flying off the wheels. I knew I was gonna have like a pretty big either disc or shadows turns to follow, so I was fine with like all the apes getting red alerted. 7, 5, 3.
I'm all in.
I don't know. Okay. It sounds like on the verge. It is on the verge, but it's a 3-2-2. Alright, I'll say Untamed. I'll play Nepenthe, and I'll tell you, go ahead.
I'll play Brobnar. I'll play 1-2 punch, Signal Fire, and Foozle. Your turn.
I am going to say Mars. I'm going to play Crystal Hive, Marauder, Zookeeper, Bolter. And it is your turn. I will draw.
Brobnar.
Uh-oh.
Play Bingle Bang Bang.
Okay.
Play Ganger Chieftain.
Oh, God.
Fight the Zookeeper. Bang. Play Pound. Reap with Foozle. Gain 2. I'm done.
Gonna see Mars. Gonna play Dominator. Gonna play John Smith. And it is your turn. I will draw to you.
Say Untamed. I'll play Glimmer. Get back Pound. Play Camouflage, I guess, on this Foozle. And I will play Duskwitch. I could Signal Fire, but it's fine. Your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna say Birdis. I'll say
Birdis.
Tendrils.
Okay.
I am gonna Mind Barb. Before I Tendrils, I'm gonna Hand of Disc the Foozle, I think. I think that is wise. A wise course of action.
No.
Got it.
I just got that.
Lash of Broken Dreams. Gonna play Dust Imp. Now, the question is, do I Nepenthe Mind Barb you again? I feel like that is a decent way to get back in the game. But do I need this Nepenthe to go bigger? Nah, we'll do it. Nepenthe Mind Barb again. That's blank. I got AOA there.
Yep.
And it is your turn. I'll draw 5. Keyforge.
Play Shadows. Play Special Delivery. Play Umbra. Ronnie. I'll go ahead and use the Signal Fire, have Bengal crash into the Dominator to kill the John Smith. And I am done. Really wasted Nicholas Bolton on that card. Yeah, he's pretty bad. He's pretty bad.
Alright, I am going to say this. I am going to Poltergeist the Special Delivery, and I'll get Ronnie. I'll play the Terror. I'll Lash for good measure, and then Dust Imp will trade with Umbra. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Say Untamed. I'll play Nox. I'll discard Key Charge, and I'll play Duskwitch. Your turn.
Okay, so I am going to say Mars. I'm gonna unstun Dominator. I can't kill the Duskwitch, but I can do the next best thing. I can Deep Probe for Brobnar.
Germinat Grok.
Okay. And then I can Deep Probe for Untamed. That way you have no creatures to play.
My classic 1/1/1 hand.
Yeah. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 7, and I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 2.
You believe this. I'll say Brobnar. I'll Reap with Ganger Chieftain. I will Relentless Assault. We'll fight the Dominator. We'll fight the Terror. Duskwitch will ready. I'm done.
I will Forge. I will say Untamed. I'll play Curiosity. I'll play Bear Flute. I'll play Murmook, and I'll discard Chota Hazard. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4.
Untamed. Fang House, fight the Murmook. Play Tantalon.
It's ready.
Play Song of Spring. Play Persistence Hunting. for Mars.
Ain't got any of those.
I'll reap. Your turn.
Okay, I will say this. I'll discard Pandemonium since it just lets your creatures capture. Actually, I think that's fine. I'll play Charette and then Pandemonium. So I'll Lash for good measure, and I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 2. Is Ancient Entropist just a really bad deck?
Say Shadow. Yeah, maybe. Shadows, play Brand.
God, he's ready.
Play... Life for a Life to kill the Tourette.
The Pandemonium, the defensive Pandemonium to get around Brand.
I'll reap with Brand. I'll Hidden Stash. Draw card. I'm done.
I have to like Lash not to lose the game. I guess I'll say Untamed. I'll play Fogbank, do Fairy Niflape, Ancient Bear, and it's your turn. I will draw 4. Oh god. Oh yeah, I needed that seed.
Play Shadows, pick up the archive. I'll play Special Delivery. I will fight the Niflape. I'll Life for a Life. The Dew Fairy. Steal 3. I done.
I lose.
Can't fight.
You cannot fight, but you just reap then.
I'll read.
I
The
lose.
Niflape's still alive then.
I still lost the game. The Lash doesn't do it. I have an Ember Imp finally. I could have used an Ember Imp, I think, a long time ago. Oh, Ancient Entropist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ancient Entropist.
It's about to be ancient history.
Got him!
Okay.
The mostly, I was just like...
Striker with a 3-2 record now.
Yeah, Striker is a good deck. I like Striker.
Alright. Our main event.
Ancient Entropist, though. Never to be played again after this tournament.
You're on Holcomb, I'm on Toki.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, we get... This is one of the nights where one person gets all of the Brins.
We are 2-2 tonight, so that's something. No one's at maximum tilt for this game. This is maybe the final... Yeah, this is definitely the final bet of November, so... If you want to go on the leaderboard, now's the time. The bet's up. It's for all of the cool color in Discord. You're in 4th? No, that's not 1st. And there's still tomorrow's stream, I guess, to get some just cumulative.
Yeah.
But we might throw a bet in there. You never know. You never know. You could bet on who was going to win the game of Lost Ruins of Arnak.
It's true.
Big game for the bracket right here. Big game.
This is like a must-win for Holcomb.
Yeah, it is absolutely a must-win for Holcomb, yep.
Because there are a lot of people that want Holcomb to win here.
Yes. Like every other deck in the bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because 5-0, I think that's real hard. That's a lot of wiggle room.
It would have to collapse at the end of the bracket, right?
Yeah, it would have to like just fall to pieces, right? Like just. It's alright, Yolker. We don't hold it against you.
Nah.
We won't hold it against you. You missed some. You missed some pretty good card game necromancy stuff, though.
I did open a box of Guardians on Friday. If anyone's interested in just seeing that, it was only like 45 minutes to an hour stream. So.
Yeah, it's on our YouTube channel.
Just admiring the art. 4. While you're on the YouTube,
Also 4.
please subscribe. Please, God. All right, you're first. There were midriffs? Yeah, there were definitely some.
There are all kinds of midriffs. Yeah.
Guardians is midriff.
We had all
heavy.
kinds of midriffs. Dark Age had a lot of midriffs.
Oh, yes, it did. It sure did. I will mulligan.
I am dishing out all kinds of lessons on how to play Keyforge tonight.
Oh, no. Oh, God, no. I don't like to hear that with Cole Holcomb. Oh, God. Why?
I'm gonna go ahead and Eureka while you're reshuffling.
That's pretty good. I'm only going to swindle away now. I feel dumb.
Yeah, don't you feel like an idiot?
Yeah.
That's a Vault Tour. That's a Vault Tour losing play right there.
It is. The rest of the hand was also not good, so I just got to mulligan into it. It's easy. Well, it wasn't that easy.
This Holcomb deck. This is the deck you bought from Jupiter, right?
Yes.
This deck is sweet.
It is sweet.
This deck
It's
is sweet.
It may not win all the time, but it's sweet.
This is a sweet deck. What's he doing? What's he thinking about over there?
I'll say this. I'll play Not Finished With You.
Had 11 in your live seal today.
Discard Collar. Play Charette. That's awesome.
The question was whether to play Charette because you might be able to steal.
No, I didn't like having to just play the collar off into nothingness. We don't share any houses though, so
yeah,
it's like
a collar's a lot less useful.
Yeah.
You would only really want creatures that had static effects, right? All right, I'm gonna say Logos. I'll play Novu Archaeologist, Infomorph, Tall Mage with a draw icon. So 3 counters on Tall Mage, draw. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
play Mars, play Proliferator, Carpet Flotsam. Your turn.
Oh, right. I am going to say unfathomable. I will play Portal to raise the tide. I am going to Rakuzel's Chant to exhaust all creatures. I am going to Sink or Swim to discard a card from your hand, and then I'll play a Hookmaster. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I don't saw any targets for it.
Yeah, not yet, but
Yeah.
That's a card I'm not sad to see get. Does the deck have 2 or just 1? It's got 2, so fine.
I'll play Mars. I'll play Mother Gun, Nixla Resonator, and I'm done.
Okay, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to discard General Order 24 because that is super blank. I am going to put Officer's Blaster on Hookmaster. I am going to play Together on Bubbles to put the Resonator back on top of your deck. I'm going to Unity or Discord Hookmaster into the Proliferator. And it takes 2. I'm going to play Bubbles on this side, that way the Officer's Blaster can go that way. And then I'm going to Unity or Discord the Novu Archaeologist to archive something.
Oh, you had a second play on Together.
Yeah, I had 5 Star Alliance cards.
Okay.
5 Star Alliance cards and 1 Unfathomable. So,
jeez.
Sink or Swim, I think. Yeah, I'll put Sink or Swim into the archives with the Archaeologist. And it is your turn. I will draw 6.
Well. I guess I will say this. I'll reap. I'll play library. I'll play Destinant. I'll unlock the gateway. Gain 2. I'm done.
I will forge. Alright, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Swevin, Old Egad, Eddie. Eddie is going to archive. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. Play Furtive Investors. Play Dusk Chronicles. And I get to archive. And I'll play Lights Out. I'll bounce those 2. I'm done.
Okay, I will say Logos. I'll play Old Egad. I'll play P.I. Swevin. I'll Theory Conjecture and archive the top 2. I'll reap with Eddie. And it is your turn. I will draw 1.
Okay. I'll say Mars. I will Mother Gun the Eddie for 3. Play Mindworm, play the Resonator, and I'll discard Exterminate. Check with 6.
Okay, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'll play Hawkins to gain 2. I will play Kirker. I'll play Valmart to give you +3 to your keys. I'm going to zap, and I'm actually going to kill the Mindworm here because the Mindworm would let Kirker kill both Swevin and Valmart. I'd rather keep both of them alive right now. And then I got 2 damage left over, so I'll just dump it into Resonator. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
I'll say Mars. I will Mother Gun to do 3 to the Walmart. I'll play Sky Booster Squadron. I'll give a Ray Gun to the Resonator. I will reap. Shoot Swevin for 2. I'll Mars first. To ready and reap with Resonator. And shoot to the Hawkins for 2. I'm done. Check with 10.
Okay, I am going to put my archives in my hand, and I'm going to say Unfathomable. I am going to draw down, look at the top 3 cards. Discard 1. That. 1 on top. This. And then 1 on bottom. That. I am going to Bubbles the Resonator. And then I am going to Dive Deep. So that goes on bottom. I am going to Dark Discovery and say Sky Booster Squadron, Sky Booster Squadron.
You did it. That's a forge. That's forge.
I am going to sink or swim to discard a card from your hand. It's not a bad hit. I'm going to play Thunder Toe, do a bunch of damage to my creatures. Because I gotta. I will play Hookmaster, and then I will play Portal and draw, and the tide is high, so this gets archived. Okay, I'll say check with 7, and it is your turn. You will forge, I won't draw 1.
That was the turn.
Yeah.
That was the turn.
It was a turn being built to the whole game. So
yeah.
I actually needed enough of your creatures to exist for me to guarantee the hit.
I'll say Shadows. Pick up the archive. I'll play Irani. I'll play Gamgee. I have to discard Brand, which sucks. I'll play Throwing Stars.
Damage my
Damage. Armor. I'm done.
Alright, I am going to say Star Alliance. I am going to play Kincan. A Gung is going to make Hookmaster Star Alliance for this turn. Hookmaster is going to go beat on Ronnie. Punch some amber out of you. I am going to zap Gamgee. All the damage I have will go into Gamgee. If I reap, I get hit by Exhume Ronnie, so I don't reap. I'll say check with 6. And it is your turn. I'll draw, and then shuffle, and draw. But if you say Shadows, I get to Kincan. And you get me with it anyway. So we'll reap with Kirker. I'll reap with Kirker. We'll go back. I thought about it. To draw into something.
Okay. Say this. I'll zoom. Ronald.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll play Yerk. Actually, wait on the Yerk. I will Poltergeist the Mother Gun and show you that to blast the bubbles. Then I'll play Yerk and discard. This is dead. I'll use the library. I'm done.
Star Alliance against me. I think I just say Star Alliance here. There's like an argument for me to say Logos so that I can get cards out of my hand, but I think my goal is to try to end the game. Toki can't stop an infinite amount of amber. So I'll say Star Alliance. I'm gonna reap with Diplomat Agung, who is going to make Hookmaster Star Alliance this turn. Kincan and Kirker are both gonna reap to put me to 8. And then Hookmaster's gonna go fight Ronald again. Punch 2 amber out of you. And I'll say check with 8. And it is your turn.
Forge. Okay.
Eventually you run out of Exhumes and Ronalds.
Yeah. Okay. Some things gotta happen.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
And I'll play Shadows. I'll play Dusk Chronicles. I gotta draw
some stuff.
Oh wait, no, I can play Shadows and not do that.
But if you say Shadows, well, you don't have
no
any
amber.
You have no amber.
I actually did not realize I had no amber. I forgot about not having amber. I'll play Swindle.
Okay.
And then I'm done. But now I'm kind of in a worse position. But that's what I had to do.
Okay, I will say Star Alliance. I'm gonna reap with Agung. Agung is gonna make Old Egad Star Alliance this turn. I'm gonna reap with Kincan and Kirker. And then Old Egad is gonna fight Yerk and Ward. And I will say check with 8. And it is your turn.
Alright, now I'll say Shadows. Play Dusk Chronicles. Draw a card.
I do steal one with Kincan.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't draw the card anyway.
Okay. So I had the world's blankest Archon callback in my hand because I had 6 Logos cards. And so the thing was, it was 4 Logos creatures, a Theory of Conjecture, and Archon's callback. So I could generate 0 amber with my Logos turns. And that deck can stop an amber here or there, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't want to take a turn where I generated no amber and didn't threaten. I killed off Old Egad, so that way I could at least steal one with Kincan by taking the Logos turn.
What a game. My start of the game was ridiculously clunky.
Yeah.
For
I think it caught up to Toki. I think Toki's dodged a couple of games where, and Holcomb was like smooth. I was taking.
I mean, the Eureka start is insane.
I was taking like 5 card turns, right? Like
the whole time.
It was
all right.
That's the kind of game Holcomb likes, where it's just like starts with the Eureka. You get to bounce between. Oh man, that win makes the bracket much more interesting.
The bracket is shook up, son.
Yeah,
it is.
We have got a bracket now.
Let's take spicy.
Let's take an old gander at it. All right, so Jack Feet at the top of the heap now.
Wowie.
Followed by Toki, followed by Kyle. So we got a 3-way race there. And then they got 2 decks with 3 wins each.
Striker and Holcomb.
So those are in striker range.
Yep.
And then you got everybody else.
Yeah, they are gonna have trouble getting there.
So everybody else, I think, has to play spoiler at this point. I think mathematically, Ancient Entropist is out.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Right. Because there's I don't know who's left of the 3-4-1 decks. Who's left to fight each other?
Let's see.
Kyle plays Striker in round 7.
Okay.
Striker plays Fellini next week. Kyle plays Ancient Entropist.
Not saying it's a free win, but
I don't. It doesn't. It's probably not good.
It's probably not good.
It's probably not good.
Now the Deep Rope.
if you could deep probe at the right time,
Get an entire hand.
If Kyle goes first and plays like a memory chip, and the Mars and Ancient Interpus goes and plays Crystal Hive, John Smith, Zookeeper, Dominator, Ancient Probe, naming Saurian, discarding 6 Saurian cards from Kyle's hand.
They could win.
I think Ancient Interpus got a pretty good chance to win in that game.
Quote this clip if that exact thing happens.
That I think Ancient Interpus is probably favored to win that game.
Yeah.
If that does not happen,
not looking good.
Then I think Ancient Interpus is probably in a bad way.
All right.
But none of the big decks fight each other next week.
None of the
leaders, right? Did the leaders beat each other? Is that what happened?
I think maybe. Let's see. So Kyle and Holcomb faced off.
Okay, so Kyle won that.
Toki beat Jackfeet.
Okay.
Striker and Holcomb.
Okay.
Toki and Duchess.
Oh, Holcomb's 3-2, right?
It's
or
3-2.
It's 3-2.
Yep.
Okay.
Toki and Temujin. Jackfeet Holcomb was week 8, yeah, or will be week 8. That'll be a big one.
That could be for the win right there, right?
Yeah. And then week 9, Kyle and Toki.
That
the main event of all main events.
That could be, yeah.
Whoa, that's the last game.
That's if they're both like on a collision course.
That's big. That's big time stuff.
Yeah,
big time stuff.
So yeah,
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Cool.
That's cool. This one's definitely shaping up. This pod's looking pretty spicy. Towards the end there.
The other group has stuff going. The other group's got 2 4-0s, so
yeah,
there's that. Volano is just insane, and then Venus Signature is Venus Signature.
Volano is a deck that has surpassed my expectations.
Hey, guess what? They're facing off next week.
I think Venus is probably favored in that, but I don't know.
Maybe. We'll see. That's exciting, though.
We will have... No, that's definitely one worth playing. So, tomorrow we return with Lost Ruins of Arnak.
With Logan.
If you have not played Lost Ruins of Arnak, I highly recommend the game. And we'll be playing it tomorrow. If you were on the fence of whether to get that or Dune Imperium. They're both excellent games.
Study up on all the hieroglyphics so you'll understand what we're doing tomorrow.
Yes. We'll try our best to interpret hieroglyphics for you. So
yeah, I'll try. Won the belt, and I said, "Grats when I grab a free key from the archive deep dive set of 3." Watch Arcane. I did watch Arcane.
Yeah,
we both watched.
We watched it. We're in Arcane. We are a pro Arcane stream here.
Oh, did I close the bet? I did not close the bet. Nathan won the game.
Yes.
What's the leaderboard say? What's the leaderboard say? Who is in first place? It's Big Blue Mage.
Oh.
By a lot. Big Blue Mage won by a lot.
Stop the count.
Stop the count right now. Getting that Discord color. Wow. Destroyed. 177.
Crushing everyone.
Hyper with 130. Third place Art Boy Moy. 105. Beard Archer 84. I think Big Blue Mage got some extra points just watching all our streams.
Oh, yeah.
Being a loyal viewer.
Yeah.
That's where it comes in.
Loyal viewer.
Very cool. Very exciting. All right, yeah. So, that was good.
That was a good stream.
Fun games.
Yeah, those games were, I would say, overall pretty good.
Should we just only do these types of tournaments until the next set comes out?
I'm thinking so.
I'm not like mad.
I think we just pick. Well, so we got some sealed stuff to play too.
Yeah.
I would, when this tournament is done, which this rate is what,
2 months?
Is it two? It's more than 2 months. Right?
We're halfway through now. We have 9 more nights.
Okay.
So 2 months and a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to play some sealed games.
Yeah,
we got a lot of sealed.
We could get like sealed nights, and we'll play a few sealed nights, then we'll seed another tournament. Right?
Yeah,
we not necessarily have to be with the sealed.
We'll probably be restructuring our night sometime soon because we are running low on card game necromancy.
Yeah, necromancy has like maybe 2 more weeks.
Yeah, we've got to do our Ultimate Combat expose, and we got to set the stage for the Ultimate Combat one because we're not trying to put out an Ultimate Combat hit piece, but the Ultimate Combat CCG game is one that I think we're going to have some fun with, and we want to make sure that we're not having fun with the game at the expense of the people who made the game. That's one thing I want to make clear, because it was very clearly, Ultimate Combat was very clearly it was a labor of love. It was a passion project. Yeah. And so yeah, it's one of those where you look at the art for the game.
I mean, it's not art.
Yeah, you look at the art for the game, and then you compare it to something like Dark Age. It is like night and day, right? So
yeah. All right, yeah.
And then we've still got Inuyasha to play.
Yeah. I do still want to do the WoW TCG, which would be a quick night. I got those starters like last year.
Oh, okay.
When I first started Card Game Necromancy, so it's just like a few WoW TCG starters. But I think a lot of people probably aren't familiar with WoW TCG at this point.
Yeah, I think that was even
12 years ago.
Even people who bought the WoW TCG probably didn't play it because they were buying it for the loot pets.
Yep.
Or for the loot cards in the game.
So I think that'll be a good one to just inspect how like it's similar to Hearthstone, similar to Magic and stuff.
I would say up until I started dealing Magic cards, the card game that I played for free, the card game that I made the most money from, was the WoW TCG. I made a lot of money from WoW TCG because there were a lot of cards that were worth a lot of money, and you could get lots from people
for so cheap
who were buying. They were just buying packs, ripping them open, no loot card, dumping it in a box, sight unseen, moving on, and so you could pick up a lot. Somebody bring you like a 2-row. 1,600 cards, and they're like, what do you give me for this? And I'm like, I don't know, 20 bucks, something like that. And people are like, all right, sure, done, here you go. So they didn't care. They got like their Spectral Tigers and all that other stuff, and you could go, and the WoW TCG was played, so that meant cards had value.
It was a good game.
It was a good game overall.
Really
and so yeah. So, and up until I was actually buying and selling Magic cards as a part of my job, I don't think I made nearly as much money off of Magic till up to that point as I had from the WoW TCG, based off of how much money I had spent on it. Right. Like Magic, I had always like broken even forever. Maybe made a little money here and there, right? But the WoW TCG was just pure profit. And you would crack a loot card, and the box would just pay for itself
instantly.
It was crazy. So
yeah, Tiger Cup, but like Spectral Tiger is like $10,000 now, I think. So
yeah,
if not more than that.
Yeah. So,
all right,
there you go.
That's the stream.
You probably can't even find sealed WoW product. Outside, like
it's like
the ones that
boxes that have the Spectral Tigers in them are like $10,000 plus.
Yeah. It's basically like boxes of Legends or stuff like that.
It's like
now, where it's like it's like
Pokemon product.
Yeah, it's because people want that shit. So
8,000. Yeah. Sounds about right.
Yep. There you go.
All right. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
For more, goodbye.